All right. Well, I guess we're doing a combo recap of Roadblock and AEW Revolution. Lou, what's if I may ask, because I know you had creative control on this one. What's up with the cover photo there? Why'd you choose those images?
Oh, I mean, yeah, Stephanie Ric-Hard won both titles. You know, she's celebrating there. She's holding both of the championships, the North American and NXT championship.
Wait, Lou, that's not what I'm talking about. Obviously, Stephanie Ric-Hard winning both titles to close out Roadblock. Yeah, that should obviously be the cover photo, you know, because it happened on the event and all that stuff. But why is the cover photo for AEW Revolution just Christian signing a page? Don't you think it should be how the night ended, you know?
Yeah, that's Christian writing there. AEW sucks. That's what he's writing there. That's what I put that. AEW sucks. That ending. Oh, where's my soapbox? But before all that, hit the music.
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings while Ric-Hard is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship Goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each matching night, our hearts ablaze. United we triumph under Goldie's shining. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. I said TFSPOD, 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 TFSPOD.
Welcome to TFSPOD. This is 24/7 Lou. And
it's Ric-Hard saying John Cena is a bad madman.
We got a song for that.
Oh, God.
And we have
the one-man band, and honestly, the true winners of Roadblock was us. Oh, that was
fans.
Yeah. Oh man, that was great.
Yeah, folks, welcome to TFSPOD. In this episode, we'll be talking about two of our predictions battles that happened over the weekend and week. We had AEW's Revolution, and then we had NXT Roadblock.
One of them was good, and one of them was not as good. But which one is which? Huh?
Which one is which?
I wonder.
Before we get to all of that, the woman band, give us that line that everybody loves.
Ric-Hard, get the scoreboard.
All right. A lot has happened in the last week. Scoreboard looks really crazy. So let's just get into it. It's brought to you by Milk. And folks, do you need some calcium, some vitamin C in your life? You know, get yourself some. Get that running screen off the bottom there. What's with the F's? It's spelled MILK. That's it. Milk. It does your body good. Okay. It's good for your bones. It's good for your teeth. It may be good for your mind. We're waiting on the study for that, but either way, do you got milk, folks? Get some now. In first place, taking a domineering lead, hitting the double-digit club for the first time. It is Osama bin Diesel, first one to do it this year. Very impressive. Whew. Tell me about it. It's getting serious. Somebody has to stop him. Oh boy. Anyways, behind him, it's the one-man band, and he is at 6 points.
Ooh.
You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
One's up in the air.
Oh man. Whew. It's gonna be intense. Behind him, we have a tie. And it is between main event Jeff at 5 points, and he shares that position with 24/7 Lou.
This man.
What are you booing me for?
I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what the crowd. I don't know. Maybe they're booing Jeff. Who knows? Maybe they're booing the fact that Jeff got a lead on me. Who knows? Speaking of which, behind you guys, it's myself, Ric-Hard, at 4 points.
Dude, why must life be so hard? Why must I fail?
Change that thing for Alexa Bliss to Cope should have won.
You're right. Oh, I still can't get over the Elimination Chamber ending. That's what I'm thinking about. My girl should have won that. I agree. Cope should have won. Terrible superstar name or not. But yeah, it has not been a good March so far. Behind me, and it gets worse because behind me, it's the Torinator, and he is at 3 points. Oh gosh, I can't. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that going into WrestleMania, the feuds would be one-man band versus Diesel, Lou versus Jeff, and somehow me versus Torinator. Oh my gosh, I'm in the lower card. Oh. And behind Torinator, it's a tie between. Whoa. Somebody just got a redesign. Who upgraded the randomizer?
That's the randomizer. Came up with it.
Okay. All right. Randomizer at 1 point, and he shares that with none other than a new challenger, Playboy Raj.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.
Oh my gosh. Very good props. Props to that
By the
guy.
Way, I did see something on a chat. I did see someone that someone's calling them Team Copy and Paste. Is he part of Team Copy and Paste?
Yeah.
Team
That person will go unnamed, but
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
And then we have the audience scoreboard.
Here comes a new challenger.
1 point going to Nathan Johnny Lance. Check out his YouTube channel if you haven't. He's got a couple shorts. They're pretty fun. That said, everyone else is at 0, including. We could say it. Including some clown.
Ooh.
But folks, if you don't want to be a clown, submit some picks. We're going to be doing sacrifice predictions in the next segment after this. We want to hear from you. We want to know what your thoughts are. So don't be like everyone else. Make yourself famous. We want to hear from you. That said, that's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
Yeah, folks, if you look up in the corner there, we have the sacrifice logo for that video when we do those predictions. That'll be coming up right after this one. So keep an eye out for that. But jumping quickly into what we saw at AEW Revolution, we had the first match, which is Cassidy, Big Boom, AJ, and Mark Briscoe. They came out with the victory in the 0 Hour show. There were other matches, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just trying to get through this one because that ending. We'll get to that.
Well, there is one match we want to talk about aside from the main event, but it's not this one.
Yeah.
This match
we'll get to it.
Pretty.
Everyone except the randomizer got a point. Next matchup, Hangman, Adam Page. Everyone except the randomizer had picked Hangman to win this one, and guess what happened? They got a point. Randomizer still waiting for a point there while everyone's at 2. Playboy Rise, by the way, is a bunny there because he didn't have a victory yet, but I guess we're gonna get that updated on that image as we go along for the future scoreboards. All right, and then okay, Mercedes Money won. Next score. Everybody got a point to the randomizer.
What a surprise!
Oh no, actually, I want to go back on one quick thing on this one.
Yeah. Say it again. No. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Mercedes Moné. Yeah, there were a lot of close calls, pinfalls there by Momo Watanabe, which I was rooting for her to win. Didn't happen, even though I picked Mercedes Moné, but I didn't mind losing a point on this one if it was for her losing it. So, but yeah, it didn't happen, and I think I read somewhere that Momo had an injury during this match. But yeah, moving along then. Next matchup we had. This one had a bunch of us at the edges of our seats because it separated some of us here and on the show here. We had 2 of us picking Strickland and 1 of us picking Ricochet. It was close. A lot of good close calls.
The person who picked Ricochet, the floor is yours.
Well, my reasoning was that Swerve had just won the title not that long ago, but then after seeing how things were going, they're saying that there's a chance that he might actually dethrone Moxley, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I was just under the impression, since Ricochet is the newer of the group, getting to AEW, and he's been doing some pretty good heel work, considering everything. So I was like, maybe they'll give him the rub, but
yeah, but he's back to his old. They have him back to his old thing, jobbing away. At least he has work. I don't know.
Yep.
That's what I could say. He has a hot fiance.
Debatable.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh, hot take.
Randomizer got a point on that one. Yeah, randomizer got a point on that one. Yep. Next one we had the Hurt Business. I'm sorry, Hurt Syndicate. Sorry. We know what it is. Come on, folks. Hurt Syndicate defeating the Outrunners. Moving along. There was a scoreboard. It was a battle between 3 of us. Ric-Hard, Diesel, and myself. We're going along and not taking a loss yet. This match was pretty exciting.
This match is the one
got
I
bloody
want to talk about.
Quickly.
Look, I made a lot of jokes about this being. I made a lot of jokes about this being match of the night, just because Mariah May and Toni Storm are both attractive. They're both good-looking girls, and at the end of the day, who doesn't like watching 2 hot chicks go at it, right? Yep. So obviously, I was like, yeah, this will be match of the night. But let me say, these girls are not just gorgeous; they put on a really good match. Very violent. It actually told a very appropriate story. About betrayal, hatred, and just it reminds me that sometimes, it goes back to the same. Have you guys ever seen the meme where they're like, yeah, when guys fight, like a couple months later, oh yeah, we're all friends now. But when chicks fight, they become enemies for life. It kind of speaks volumes that they really did tell that kind of story where it's just, yeah, no, I'm gonna basically like wreck you, make you as unpretty as possible, and it's just beating, and it just. I think it ended with a pile driver onto the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty intense stuff. Toni Storm got the win in the end, which we kind of assumed she would and retain. But excellent showing by Mariah May. She's come a long way because of this rivalry and because of this pairing.
Yeah.
So just wanted to put that out there. And I do think it was match of the night. It was match of the night. If this match was the close, it would have actually been a better pay-per-view overall. This was the match that should have closed the show.
Well, hold on. I have another match that was better, but okay, we're gonna get that one in a second. This match is also good. This is a good match. I think this is when the show started picking up some steam and getting really good. So yeah, Kenny Omega won the title, the AEW International Championship. It was a good match. I did enjoy this match. There were some spots there where Kenny Omega was dropped onto his stomach and on the chair, on the table that was sideways. Yeah. Also, I have to admit one thing. Whenever I'm watching a match and I see a table that's upside down and the legs are sticking up, or a chair that's kind of in a row, the legs sticking up, I'm always worried about it, something bad happening, like somebody messing up. And they had one, even though they didn't go out there again, outside by the announce table, there was one table that was with the legs standing up. Even though they did not go out there, I was still worried about it. I don't know why, but that's just me. Every single time I see that.
You watch that, and you think to yourself, this could become an impromptu eye for an eye match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, Kenny Omega
there's a reference we never thought we'd see again.
Oh yeah. Again, the battle is continuing with us three here. Kenny Omega winning that one, and still the battle, 8 points we had there. This, I said, that was really good too. This one was, again, Will Ospreay does not fail in giving us a crazy match. Kyle Fletcher in there was also involved, and I at first thought that this was the most craziest steel cage match of the week. Then we had Monday night, and they said, "Oh, you did that? Oh, let me try this." CM Punk, Seth Rollins. That's what I'm talking about. But in this match, it was a good match. The show could have ended right here. Would have been happy. But no. Then we had, by the way, the scoreboard was updated. Oh, that's a wrong scoreboard, by the way. Is that wrong? Yeah. Oh no, that is the correct scoreboard. But previous one was not the right scoreboard. That was from this one. Anyway, my bad on that one. Then we had this match, which
all right, I want to give props. Look. So we already gave our hot take on this. So I want to, and it was kind of short notice. That's why we didn't have one man band on this. He was somewhere raging in somewhere else.
Yeah.
But we do want to hear your thoughts on this. Go ahead. What were your thoughts on this outcome?
The wrong outcome. Because, like I said, it didn't make any sense anymore. Like Moxie staying as champ. Why? The Death Riders are dead in the water. They're the Dead Riders. The Dead Riders. It's nothing. Like that's not even. It's not even like a fun faction anymore. Like the original idea that they had didn't pan out. Let it go. Move away from it. Let cope with winning the title. In this case, but no, they didn't do it. It would have been so much more compelling to have Cope win it and then have Christian Cage cash in. How fitting it would have been, But no,
they would have had three different AEW champions on the same night.
Yeah, it would have been great, but no. AEW is suffering from pre-COVID syndrome, where they're basically they're giving the opposite of what the fans want. Yeah. They're giving them the complete opposite. And remember what happened. It got to a point that people were getting pissed off and saying, "You know what? I don't want to watch this anymore." And that they're getting that kind of heat now. They're getting to that point. AEW is about to
WCW
enter
1999. WCW
Exactly.
1999.
or 2000 for that matter. I would say
I don't think it's reached 2000 levels. I don't think it's reached 2000 levels, but we're getting there.
It's getting there
The trend
quick.
continues and it gets worse.
It's getting there quick. And remember, WCW died in 2001. Right now, AEW is in year. They're about to enter year 6 in October of programming, and I don't know, man. I'm not too happy.
It's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking too good for them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess sometimes when we want to get the heel winning the match, but this was dumb. How was it? Who was it said that after a 20-minute match, Christian comes in. Fresh.
Shout out to Main Event Jeff for saying that. Yeah. After a 20-minute match of you guys beating the hell out of each other, Christian comes in fresh and gets choked out by a guy by a guy.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
in the match.
So yeah, here's the scoreboard. 2 points for a perfect score.
Perfect score.
First perfect score of the year, I'm being told, right?
No, you know it's not your first perfect.
No, his.
Oh, it's his. Yeah.
His.
You told me that.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, first perfect score, which is very incredible considering the amount of points he has on the board. Yeah. Well, that was until Roadblock, so that's not even not even counting Roadblock. Yeah.
Here we go. So this is after that event ended. That's what the scoreboard was on March 9th. Then we had Roadblock. Here we go. Roadblock. We had the Hardys versus Fraxium. Hardys won. Everybody got a point.
That was a consensus pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then we had this matchup: Jordan Grace versus Roxanne. And everyone except the randomizer got a point.
Shout out to Jeff, who is calling this Roxanne's final bow before she goes to the main roster permanently. So,
okay.
We'll see.
Then this match, which I think Moose at the end should have won it, but they couldn't give it to Moose because how you gonna have a TNA guy win the NXT title? Yeah, you can do your nice little crossover promotional thing. It's nice and good and everything. But when the TNA guy outshines your own champion, and then oh no, we have to, they give it to him. At the end, he outshined him.
Thinking on it, yeah, the sudden win with the powerbomb was very surprising. Given how the rest of the show went, I think he had him to the table outside
to come back in, and then
that's what I was gonna say. The smarter call would have been to have, since you didn't have a match end where nobody won. The smarter call would have been in this match in particular to have Obafemi end up through the table and not be able to make the 10 count. In which case, Moose wins, which would have been a surprise for everybody, but he wins by count out, so he doesn't win the NXT title.
We can't let you smaller company win a match.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand it. They let the Hardys win because, hey, it's the Hardys title on the line. And then they were like, yeah, and the NXT guy retains his title. It's like, come on, guys.
This is like New Japan and AEW's Forbidden Door. I'm not going to win your title, but I'm going to have a fight against your champion. So, yeah. Scoreboard. Next matchup. Edge of our seats on this one because I think someone had Ethan Page?
Ethan Page? That was... No, I don't think anybody had Ethan Page.
Oh no, it was a consensus. Sorry, consensus on this one.
Yeah.
Javon Evans went.
I just want to say, was Javon Evans always that tall? Am I going crazy? Look, I know he was like 20 when he started. Some people said he was 19 when he started. Oh. So obviously you can still grow a bit when you're that age, but like I don't know what it was.
He had that match, a 6-man one, the one that I think that Trick Williams won about a year ago or so.
It's weird. I don't know. I didn't think he was that tall, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, he's a tall guy.
Yeah.
That just stood out to me. And he also looked older in this match somehow. I guess it's because he came out looking more serious instead of happy-go-lucky.
Then we had this matchup, which I didn't know about an injury. That's what I get for listening to you guys. But I thought it was going to go no contest. What do you guys think?
Well, you want to go first, Ric-Hard, or no? You want me to go first?
Ric-Hard is speechless.
All right, I'll go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go,
Okay. So originally,
go ahead.
originally where my thought process
No, go ahead.
was,
what are my thoughts on this?
yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. It's just a delay on someone's end, not yours.
Okay. I'm like, good Lord, I hear you just fine. Okay, so my thought process was, Stephanie had just won the North American title not that long ago. Julia had not been a NXT champ for that long either. But then after the match, I find out that Julia was injured.
Yeah.
And that's why they took the title off of her, because I guess they're writing her off for a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's why Stephanie won, which I'm not mad about at all.
Yeah.
At all. I'm not mad about it at all. I think Stephanie more than deserves it. She yeah, she more than deserves it, especially after the treatment that she got in AEW. This goes to show you that not everybody gets the fair treatment in with this whole thing. Like WWE is doing absolutely right by her, and I'm happy for her because she deserved it. Because from what was told, they did her really dirty in AEW, like really dirty. So I'm happy that she's doing a complete 180 and is getting the exposure. And I'm not at all mad at seeing her, in any capacity. So yeah, we all win.
The booking looked odd. The booking looked very odd to have this booking so soon after they both won the titles. But now after hearing about the injury, like, okay, I get it. I see what you guys are doing. But I wish I would have known. I wish I would have dug a little bit deeper on my research. If not, I wouldn't have gone with it. I would have gone with the no con. I mean, the no cons made more sense with all they were teasing about Fallon Henley and the other faction trying to disrupt this match, but didn't happen. New champ, both titles. Let's see how they take away one title away and keep another title and whatever. Let's see what happens on with NXT on that one. Ric-Hard, are you back?
Yeah. No, I was waiting to hear everybody else's thoughts on this. I figured I should keep my keep calm, or try to keep calm.
Know your role.
Know my role. Yeah, there you go. My thoughts are I'm in the same boat as Woman Ben. I'm not upset about Stephanie winning. It makes sense in hindsight. Shout out to Jeff, because I even asked him about it. I said, "You knew about the injury?" He's like, "Yeah, they reported it like 2 weeks ago. I read it. I read the report that she was wrestling injured and hiding it. And when I saw them rush this match, I knew it was legit, and I knew what was up." And he says, "But I didn't say it because I wanted to keep it in my back pocket, bro. I need those points." And I was like, "You sneaky guy,
you cheeky bastard." So
yeah, man. Hey, props to Jeff. He's playing it right. He's playing it right there.
He is.
Yeah.
All in all, I'm very surprised, given Julia had a short reign, but Stephanie does have some room for improvement. She's got to work. She's got to work on her promo work, because there's some instances where her promo work needs help, and you can tell by how they do the segments that they want to give her as little necessary speaking time as possible, so she gets more practice in off screen.
Either that or find a way to maybe get a mouthpiece on her.
Yeah, a manager would be interesting too. I'm curious. I like the closing shot where Julia is at ringside. She does look disheartened, but she's also struggling. She conveyed her Julia's the better promo work. I will say that right now. Out of the two of them, Julia has the better promo. So that is the reason why I thought they would hold off on this rivalry. However, she conveys really good emotions with her facial expressions as well. She sold it perfectly that she was both disheartened at having lost, but struggling to realize that she was somewhat happy for her friend also in that moment. She just wishes it was her. So I'm curious to see what they do when Julia does come back, because if anything, this perfectly sows the seeds for heel turn. But it's crazy because Stephanie Vaquer has the heelish look with the horns.
Yeah,
and
go
and
figure.
all that. So it's always wild to me in wrestling. It's like, yeah, the lady coming out with the demon horns, the obvious
For real.
BDSM outfit. Yeah, no, she's the good. She's the face. She's the one we cheer.
Oh, this scoreboard is not correct. The
great.
randomizer did not have 5 points. You want to update everyone on that one?
Yeah. Ooh. How dare the editor try to give the randomizer a win? The randomizer did not get a win. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the score. The scoreboard. But don't forget, folks, we have our predictions for Sacrifice coming right up. On this on here on 247miami.tv YouTube channel. Let's get to that quickly. See you guys on the other side, right?
All right.
See you guys on the other side, and all I can say is let's not sacrifice quality for quantity, TNA. Let's put some good quality shows
Correct.
here. I mean, you couldn't beat the bingo hall for a reason, right?
Disrespect John Cena is a bad, bad, bad man.